Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Thursday, July 13th, 2023. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. And don't forget to help support the news, what we do right now, and our show broadcasting 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, by getting your Fade to Black T-shirts. The links are below. You can do it two ways. Order a T-shirt through the site. Links are below. Or get a Game Changer membership, full access, 2,000 back episodes, everything commercial free, full access to the site. Everything ships for free and next day. Links are below. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1985, and it was a big one, the benefit concert Live Aid was held simultaneously at Wembley Stadium in London and JFK Stadium in Philadelphia, organized by Bob Geldof. The event drew an estimated 1.5 billion television viewers and raised millions of dollars for famine relief in Ethiopia. I was one of those viewers, and I didn't stop. On this day, it's just absolutely incredible that was 1985. Seems like yesterday. Here's your Fader fact. Sea lions are the only animal that can clap to a beat. And that is your Fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Lots of breaking news going on right now. I'm going to start with this. Hundreds of ancient artifacts, including headbands of pure gold, have been unearthed from an elite Bronze Age tombs. There are two of them on the Mediterranean island of Cyprus. The find shows the great wealth of the people buried there, which was based on the island's trade in copper, which was used to make bronze. The artifacts include many imported into Cyprus from the Minoans of Crete, the Mycenaeans of Greece, and of course, the ancient Egyptians. Archaeologist Peter Fisher of the University of Gothenburg in Sweden and his colleagues have been excavating Hala Sultan Tekke on the southern coast of Cyprus since 2010. They discovered the elite tombs earlier this year. The two tombs were filled with more than 500 artifacts, including pottery from Crete, Greece, and Sardinia, ornaments made of amber from the Baltic, precious stones like blue lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, and red carnelian from India, bronze mirrors. They found daggers, knives, and spearheads. The photographs are amazing. Check this out. The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, approved a daily oral contraceptive pill for use without a prescription today, a landmark event that comes as the U.S. states have sought to restrict access to birth control and abortion. The move clears the way for O-pill, which comes in a tablet form to be sold over the counter in a wide range of venues, from online markets to drugstores, convenience stores, and grocery stores. Well, it happened. The much anticipated strike by the Screen Actors Guild has officially started, further upending Hollywood, whose writers are now more than 2 months into their own striking efforts. The National Board of SAG-AFTRA voted on the strike today after the collapse of a month-long contract negotiation with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, according to a statement from SAG-AFTRA President Fran Drescher and National Executive Director and Chief Negotiator Duncan Crabtree Ireland. The negotiations, which were extended at the end of last month, fell through as SAG's contract expired late last night. At issue in the SAG-AFTRA negotiations is the use of artificial intelligence in movies and the impact of streaming services on actors' residual pay. Sad day, sad news to report. Anchor Brewing, makers of the oldest craft beer and makers of Anchor Steam, is shutting down after 127 years in business. The San Francisco-based company announced yesterday it's ceasing operations and liquidating the business following a combination of challenging economic factors and declining sales since 2016. Most put the blame on Sapporo, the Japanese beer company that bought the brand back in 2017. Employees complained about Sapporo's management and mismanagement and lack of understanding of craft beer in the United States. Brewing has stopped immediately, and beer on hand will be sold through the end of July. Wow. Fresh green grass will soon be a thing of the past in the desert homes of Scottsdale, Arizona. The city council unanimously approved on Monday an ordinance that bans new single-family homes from having real grass in their front yards. It'll affect the homes built or permitted after August 15th. According to the city, 86% of Scottsdale water customers support the new ban. NASA's two small Janus spacecraft will no longer fly to space, the space agency announced today. The two spacecraft, which cost about $50 million to build, were originally intended to launch into orbit alongside the Psyche spacecraft, which was scheduled to launch last year. Now, after a delay to the launch of Psyche that led to NASA convening an independent review, the space agency has stated that the Janus probes can no longer reach their asteroid targets. Lockheed says the two NASA probes will be locked safely away inside a Lockheed Martin factory in Colorado next to a couple of recovered flying saucers. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Mail delivery in a Texas neighborhood has been suspended by a persistent hawk. In the Austin community of Travis Heights, the bird is dive bombing mail carriers and anyone else walking outside. Biologists say the hawk is likely defending its hatchlings. The saying says, neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night can keep U.S. postal carriers from their appointed rounds. But in one Austin, Texas neighborhood, mail delivery is suspended by a hawk. The bird dive bombs mail carriers and anybody else on the streets in Travis Heights. So for the next few weeks, residents are being asked to collect their mail at the local post office and get through breakfast, lunch, and dinner using Uber Eats. And that is all of the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Thursday, July 13th, 2023. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy George. I want to remind everybody, coming up in about an hour, I'll be on with Christina Gomez, and we will be doing Aliens Among Us. We're going to be talking about what's walking around on our streets. That's with Christina Gomez. And then tonight on Fade to Black, The Voice, Robert Clotworthy. That's right. Ancient Aliens, Curse of Oak Island, Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, all of that and much more tonight exclusively on Fade to Black, Robert Clotworthy. And so for now, all I have to say is go Beckley Tappy.